It is great to be joined by the new recruit for the Poole Pirates in 2020, Stefan Nielsen, second rider to be announced so far. Thanks for joining us, Stefan. Welcome to Poole. How's it feel?
Thank you very much. It's incredible. I certainly wasn't expecting this, but yeah, I'm so excited and so looking forward to being part of the Pirates for 2020.
Awesome. Now, you obviously would have heard the news. Stevie Worrall joined us last week, and I believe that you've ridden with Stevie before. You've got a good relationship with him.
Yeah, it's been a funny one. I think this is going to be the 4th season out of just 8 that I've actually started off the season in the same team as him. So yeah, we seem to be following each other around a little bit. I'm sure he'll say that it's me following him and not the other way around. But no, yeah, we've spent a lot of time together in the pits and stuff, and we know each other quite well. And I'm really looking forward to being back in the same pits as him. He's a really nice lad, and always there to help when I needed it, and hopefully he will be again this year.
Awesome. Right, we've got some of the fans' question from social media here. So we're going to start off then. Carol Darling from Facebook. She says, "Hi Stefan, are you looking forward to the great support from the Poole Pirates supporters this year? Poole fans, very supportive. You looking forward to it?"
Yeah, absolutely. They've got a huge fan base, and the crowd and that have always been good there. You know, when I ride around on the bike, I look out to the crowd, and there's always huge support and cheers when you're going around. And yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to that. Hopefully, I can give them something to cheer about and get some race wins on the board.
I think they're all going to be looking forward to that. Okay, heading over to Twitter then. Finlay Coles, he asked, if you could pick 3 riders to ride beside you in a race, who would it be and why?
Oh, that's a tough one. I would say Jason Crump. He's my idol, and I've followed his career from a very young age. And yeah, I've got my bike mudguards and stuff are the same colour as his. Just purely because he's my idol and I'm a huge fan. And I would say Darcy Ward.
Good choice.
Yeah, I think Darcy Ward's probably the most talented guy I've ever seen on a bike, and yeah, I did actually have a race with him some years ago, and a few first bend buncheons with him. And last but not least, I'll go Mark Loram.
Oh, racer.
Yeah, I always watched, and he always did his famous cutback, especially at King's Lynn, and yeah, just a great racer, and yeah, brilliant.
Darcy Ward, Mark Loram and Jason Crump. That would be a pretty good race, I reckon. Karen Henley over on Twitter then, she asked, what got you interested in Speedway, and who is your biggest influence in the sport?
Well, I've always been interested in the sport. I don't remember a time that I haven't been. I started off racing on a little 50cc bike back when I was just 4 years old. So yeah, I don't know anything else. Speedway has just been part of my life ever since I was growing up. So I haven't needed anyone to get me interested in it. I already was from the very beginning. Mum and Dad used to travel around and watch Speedway, and yeah, I just followed in their footsteps, I guess, and yeah, managed to get my dad to get me a bike after nagging him for many years, I'm sure, and yeah, here I am today.
Matt Teague over on Facebook, he asked, "Hi Stefan, what targets have you set yourself for 2020 for the mighty Pirates?"
Yeah, that's a good question. It is an often repeated question for the start of the year, which I always struggle to answer because I don't actually set myself targets in that sort of way. Obviously, I want to improve as a rider, and I want to go as far as I can. So I don't like to set targets that might potentially limit myself. So I'm always pushing for the best that I can be and to be the best rider that I can. So I don't set myself targets, but I promise you I'll be giving you everything that I've got, 110% every race, every meeting, and hopefully it will take me higher.
So for our last question here, Facebook, Jasper Freebarn, he says, "Hi Stefan, I'm a young rider from Australia and I dream of riding for Poole. I was wondering if you could tell me how you made it this far, and what do you have to do and what did you not do, and what was your biggest obstacle along the way?" So a bit of a question there. What advice have you got for Jasper?
Yeah, well, I've certainly had my obstacles along the way, which has to be the injuries. I think I did have a brief spell for Poole in 2018 where I think I just signed for them, and I think it was my 4th meeting. I ended up crashing out and breaking my leg, and that was that opportunity gone. And sad time for me, obviously. But here I am again, feeling really excited, having just been announced. I feel like it's just been determination that has got me here. Will to win and keep plugging away. I spent, well, I don't know how many of you know this, but I was born in Denmark, and when I was 15 I moved over to England. My mum's English, dad's Danish, so moved over to England with my mother to get into the speedway, racing the 500cc's over here. So I guess I had to throw away. I had to move countries. I'm sure you will have to do the same from Australia to England. It's a big change, and it's leaving all your family behind. It's a bit different from Australia. Like, I can travel to Denmark back and forth quite easily, but you have to leave a lot of things behind, and that's of course a sad thing. But it was what I had to do to get over to England, to get racing on a weekly basis, and I guess that's the answer.
So I guess that leaving your family, coming over to a different country, is just one of the sacrifices that you have to make if you want to ride your bike, especially as a professional speedway rider. That's probably, from what you're saying, the biggest change that you have to, and the obstacle you have to meet along the way.
Yeah, the changes of moving countries and stuff is an obstacle, but it doesn't seem that bad when you're out there racing your bike every week and putting on a show for the fans, and the adrenaline rush and the feeling you have when you can win a race and you can have some success. It just makes everything worthwhile.
Coming back to Poole then, that's our questions completed there. Just to round things off, of course, you did join the Pirates back in 2017. Unfortunately, only 4 meetings in, I think you had a pretty nasty accident, and that was the end of your Poole season at that point. Obviously back now, so a lot to look forward to, back in the championship for Poole, and you're up for it, yeah?
Absolutely. The Poole Pirates have such a huge history, and the titles that they've won is just incredible in the top league. And I know that the team there behind the scenes, Matt Ford and Danny Ford, and that they're hugely successful in what they do, and I know that they will have picked a team this year that is destined to be as successful as that. And I just hope I can be a big part of that, and hopefully not get injured this year, go all the way to the end, and make sure that we can come away with that trophy.
Awesome. Well, that is exactly what the Poole Pirates fans are going to be wanting. They want maximum effort. We know that you're going to do that for the team as well. So thanks ever so much for your time. Thanks for joining us today, Stefan. And we do look forward to seeing you press and practice day for 2024 at Poole Pirates.
Thank you very much. I'm so looking forward to it too. Thank you.